Hey everyone, this is Robert Quebeca with Accelerated Solutions. Welcome to day 6 of the 9 Minutes to Success, the 19-day study on Napoleon Hill's 17 Keys to Success, giving you rocket fuel for your day. Thank you for continuing to join me on this journey of discovery. I really appreciate you. Today we are on Success Key 5, which is going the extra mile. But before we get there, I have to ask, did you do your homework? Did you identify the fears that are holding you back? Did you make a plan to overcome them? Did you act on that plan? If you did, that's a huge step forward. Bravo. If you have not, do it as soon as you're able, okay? Because the sooner you do it, the better you're going to feel and the faster results you're going to attain. All right? So let's go ahead and jump into Key 5, going the extra mile. Napoleon Hill says to render more and better service than you are paid for, and sooner than later, you will receive compound interest from your investment. And I can wholeheartedly attest to this. All right, I have learned to take actions without being told, to do things without waiting to be asked, to preemptively understand the needs of others and to deliver them. This is so powerful. People love when they're helped by someone who understands what they need. It's such an impactful experience for people. All right, to be truly successful at this, you've got to place yourself in a state of mind that is always looking for ways to be of service. This has to become second nature to you. All right, if you're just trying to do something because you want to get something back, people are going to see right through that in 2 seconds and you will fail miserably. So don't even go there unless you're coming from a place of authenticity, of a genuine desire to be of extra service to someone else. So Napoleon Hill himself pursued excellence through his interviewing of presidents, inventors, founders of great companies, and so many other people. The effects of him going the extra mile created more rewards than he could have initially conceived. You know, don't forget, Napoleon Hill was born into extreme poverty. And then look where he took his life. You know, he took his life to such high levels of success that he attributes to him going the extra mile, of doing things without being asked. All right, there's a lot to be learned from that. So here are some of the benefits of doing more than you're paid for. First of all is the law of increasing returns. The quantity and quality of the extra service that you render is going to come back to you multiplied. Every shaft of wheat contains within it the seeds of hundreds of more wheat plants. There is no scarcity in this world. This world was not designed with scarcity in mind. There's only abundance, okay? The law of compensation. This law ensures that everything you do will bring you some sort of result of the same kind. You must always render the most service you are capable of with the best attitude, regardless of your immediate level of compensation. All right. In other words, if you're going to do only the work that you're paid to do, that is not going the extra mile. All right. That's meeting status quo. And for people who are just collecting a paycheck, that's fine. But if you're looking to just collect a paycheck, then I don't know why you're watching these videos. All right. I don't mean to insult you, but I know that you're watching these videos because you want to get the most out of your life. You want to see how you can bring greater success into your life, how you can accomplish your goals in the fastest, most effective and efficient way. All right. So if you really want that, then just doing what you're paid to do is never going to get you where you want to go. I can promise you that. Been there, done that. All right. I prefer going the extra mile, doing more than I'm asked to do, doing more than I'm paid to do. Not because I want to get something back, but because it just makes me feel good. Dishonest and lazy people always seek more for less than what is required, and as such, never receive the full rewards of their efforts. All right? Have a definite purpose greater than just collecting a paycheck. I know that's what you want. That's why you're here. So what are you doing that shows that you expect and demand more than what you currently get? Think about that for a minute. Gaining favorable attention. What distinguishes you from the crowd? All right, the attention you create by doing more than you are being paid to do. That's how you distinguish yourself from the crowd. Because if you are at a job where you're collecting a paycheck and you want to separate yourself from everyone else who's collecting a paycheck, then start doing things you're not asked to do. Just do what needs to be done and do it gladly, do it happily, as you're going to see next. All right. Put yourself in a position where you can become indispensable. Now, we know in today's age that, quote unquote, no one is indispensable. Everyone is replaceable. But if you place yourself in a higher position of being indispensable by going the extra mile, of doing the things for others that they're not expecting to be done, that makes you more highly valued and less likely to become dispensable. Be available, be dependable, be reliable. All right. Self-improvement. Strengthen your ability to do your job and to do it well. Focus on improving the best service possible in the best attitude and reinforce your skill. All right. Impose systematic self-discipline. This is a challenge, but self-discipline is a requirement here. Impose it upon yourself. All right. Do what you are doing better than you have ever done it before. All right. Do it better than you have ever done it before. Do it better than you have ever done it before. All right. That's self-discipline. Just do it better than you have ever done it before. All right. Opportunity. Going the extra mile is a way of writing yourself an insurance policy against the fear of poverty, want, and from the competition of those who only go halfway. I know you're not someone who goes halfway. You may have in the past, but I know you're not anymore. I know that you're the kind of person that's going to go all the way, go the extra mile, do more than what's asked, and you're going to see the doors of opportunity swing wide open for you. Okay? I know this from my own experience. Favorable contrast. People are going to notice your efforts without you ever having to brag or boast. People are going to see the difference. I was working as a waiter part-time many years ago, and one of the owners said to me, actually said to the other manager, and I overheard it. He said, "Is he the only one around here that does any work?" He always saw me busy and engaged in doing something while all the other servers were huddled, lounging around after they had done only the bare requirements of their side work. I kept working. I saw things that needed to be done that no one else was doing. And so I just did it. Not because I wanted recognition. Honestly, it was more selfish than that, because I knew that when it got busy taking care of customers in a busy restaurant, that I was going to need these resources available to me. I was going to need extra things at the side station. I wanted things cleaner for my guests and clients. So I went the extra effort. I really expended the extra effort to make things better for myself. And if I made it better for myself, I was going to make it better for others. So keep that in mind. All right. A pleasing attitude. When you do more than you are immediately paid to do in a willing and cheerful manner, you develop a positive, pleasing attitude. And this is a cornerstone of an attractive personality. With an attractive personality, you can get almost anyone to behave toward you exactly as you wish. Simply being nice goes a long way in today's world. And I want to jump back to that previous example of me in the restaurant, because when I was doing all that extra work, I was happy doing it. I wasn't grumbling around wiping glasses and silverware and stuff like that. I was having a good time. My enthusiasm shone through. That is what got me noticed more than anything else. All right. So have a pleasing attitude when you're going the extra mile. All right. Personal initiative, doing what needs to be done without being told. All right. I'm reiterating a little bit here, but Napoleon Hill says it's the most outstanding trait of the American personality, but it is yet a quality that's missing in so many people. So how is that possible? You know, think about that for a minute. You know, we are one of the most adventurous cultures on the planet, and we really try to do the best we can in all that we do. But at the same time, why is it a quality that's missing in so many people? You know, well, frankly, we've been programmed, you know, through schools, through society, through bad television, you know, to only do the bare requirement, the bare minimum, you know, and to seek exceptional rewards for doing the bare minimum. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. You know, sorry to wake you up to that fact, but, you know, having a personal initiative to go beyond what's expected of you without being told. See what happens. Decide to do the best job possible in every situation. As Nike says, just do it. All right. Self-confidence. Going the extra mile builds your conviction that you are doing what's good and what is right. It puts you on better terms with your conscience, and it gives you faith in yourself. Sometimes the hardest person to get along with is the person in the mirror. There's only one person in this world who can regain your self-confidence for you and overcome any defeat, and that's you. Get to know yourself. Trust yourself. You will always have someone to rely on. You will always have someone to rely on. You will always have someone to rely on. All right? Trust yourself. All right. Last one is overcoming procrastination. Eagerly and cheerfully wanting to do your work gets you motivated to do it now. All right? Bringing that positive energy to everything that you're doing will eliminate procrastination because you're going to find out you love what you do. Act as soon as you must, and you won't procrastinate. Okay? So that wraps that up. But now Napoleon Hill has this formula for going the extra mile. And in Napoleon Hill's classical formula for going the extra mile, it reads, I'll put this up on the screen here, it reads Q1 plus Q2 plus M equals C. Q1 is the quality of service rendered. Q2 is the quantity of service rendered. MA is the mental attitude that it is rendered with. And C is your compensation. All right. So you can see here, you can gather from this that when you are extending a quality of service that exceeds normal standards, and if you're doing more of that service than asked with a mental attitude that is positive, energetic, and eager, your compensation is going to grow, and it will grow fast. Try it. Try it. And compensation here means all the things that come into your life. For example, money, joy, harmony with other people, spiritual enlightenment, faith, an open mind, sense of tolerance, and many other worthwhile things that you seek. Okay, compensation is not just about the dollars and cents, all right? Compensation comes in many forms, and be open to those many forms of compensation. They all benefit you. So your homework is to practice doing more than you're asked, and to practice doing something without being told, all right? So, wow, we're at the end of the session. There's a lot of information. I kept this one short. The other two were a little bit longer. I appreciate your patience very much. I hope that this was beneficial to you. So don't wait. Do this now. Do your homework now. You have all the power you need to do all that you need to do. Don't wait to be told to do something, and always do more than you're asked. You're going to be rewarded in some form at some time, and it's going to be more than you gave. Thank you again for joining me in these 9 minutes to success. I appreciate it. See you in the next session. And as always, have a fantastic day, unless you have other plans. All right, cheers.